Here we go. I believe we are back. Let's see. We just need to do that. I believe this is correct now. This should be fine. I really need to work today. Rickard, go to work then, bro. Hello. Yes. So we did have a tech issue after all, didn't we? We're so close. We definitely had no other tech issues, but then the stream shut down. Here's the thing. It did not shut down because of an internet drop or anything like that. It shut down because my whole computer just went black. Even though like I could see the power was on, like the graphics card was lit up and everything, both screens just like bloop, turned off as if the computer was off. So that is definitely a tech issue, but it's not an internet issue. I have no idea what happened. I don't know if it got overheated or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I saw you called, Bianca. I was so close to getting it set up. Issues, not with this stream. I know. This stream does not have any issues. Does this stream at least now have the Sudoku theme and the Sudoku thumbnail? Because that's what we were looking for. And hello, if there's anyone that's like joining that was not part of the old stream that we just had, we're about to play some Sudoku, which we were already doing, but then it got messed up. Hello again, hello. So the Sudoku progress was lost. Yes, we have to restart, but I think that's fine. We could just go for a hard Sudoku instead this time, or we could do a medium one again. What do you guys think? Hard. Let's go hard. Okay. I don't doubt for a second that there will be some people in the chat that will see things a lot quicker than I do. I mean, I'm not the fastest solver, but also I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the chat and stuff as well. So you're not that much smarter than me if you do it faster than me, okay? Life is good. I mean, how can life not be good when we're about to do some sweet, sweet Sudoku? I mean, you can basically not do better than Sudoku. Here we go. I think I'm basically perfectly set up in this next scene. Yeah, if I transition over now, I think we are back in Sudoku land. Rickard, the stream was doing fine until you arrived. Were you actually, Rickard, were you watching the old stream or did you just join now? Because if you joined right in the end, it's probably your fault. Evil, please, it's too easy. I don't know if I can do evil. You're probably a lot better than me, Anton. I think we jump to hard for the next level. I think we do hard. And then we'll see. And bear with me because I might be a bit slow. I also want to explain some of the strats and whatnot. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna make one thing that's not funny necessarily, but at first I only had one monitor, right? And I tried to fix the stream setup and I had to have like a weird chat overlay because I couldn't monitor chat on the second monitor when I didn't have one. And then I got a second monitor. And it's really useful, that's where I have the settings and stuff. But I still, to be honest, prefer to have a transparent chat overlay on the actual screen that I'm watching. Because I kind of feel like it's a bit distracting sitting like this to see comments. So I enjoy actually having it on the screen that I'm watching on anyways. Yes, I am back. Hi again, Phoenix. I am back. You can do it, sending Swedish power. Yes. This is gonna be a big brain stream. We're going hard on the difficulty. And we'll see. So, for those of you that were watching until the stream crashed, yeah, there will be less numbers now. There will probably be less copies of each number and stuff, and some stuff will make this more difficult to deduce. But we will probably be able to solve it anyways. But yeah, if there's anyone in here right now that doesn't know how Sudoku works, that wasn't part of when I explained it, let me just briefly go through it. Sudoku consists of 9 boxes and also 9 rows and 9 columns. The rules are, the aim of the game is to fill all of these empty boxes with a number from 1 to 9. And the rules are that you can only have 1 copy of each number once per box. So there can't be 2 ones in one box. I'm talking about this box here. There can only be 1 1, 1 6, 1 5, and so on and so forth. And there can also only be 1 copy of each number between 1 and 9 on every row and every column. Which makes it difficult, because sometimes you're like, hey, I'm gonna place a 7 here, because this column needs a 7, but then, no, I can't, because this row has a 7. So that's basically how it works, and there are some tips and tricks of how to do it properly. If you know the techniques, you should be able to go through a Sudoku puzzle without ever guessing. You should be able to only place a number when you 100% are sure that the number should go there. And there are some tips and tricks for that. So basically, I've explained this already, but I'll go through it. The first very beginning, the beginner level where you want to start is, if we look at ones now, I clicked on a 1. We can see all the ones highlighted. There's only 2. There cannot be a 1 anywhere in this column, there cannot be a 1 anywhere in this row, and there cannot be a 1 anywhere in this box. That's why the software has now highlighted those to help me see that. But what happens here now is that, well, basically what you want to do is you want to look at other numbers as well. So I imagine now that there's a line coming out from this one as well. So I also know that in this box, I not only can I not place a 1 here, but I actually cannot place a 1 here either. And with some numbers, you will be able to immediately place a number because of that. Just because we're starting out now, let's see if we can see any ones that we can immediately place. And then we'll go into the more advanced strats. So let's start with that. And I'm sure some of you have already spotted some, but yeah, I haven't really been focusing because I've been talking. So, okay, immediately we can place a 2. So this 2 here makes it in this box. There cannot be a 2 here, and this 2 makes it so there cannot be a 2 here or here. So there can only be a 2 here. So we know 100% that there's a 2 there. No guessing. We 100% know this. And we continue to deduce. There's no more 100% 2s, so we will look at 3. There's only 1 3, so most likely we cannot 100% place a 3. No, we can't, so we'll look at 4s. Probably we will not be able to. No, we cannot 100% place a 4 anywhere. We don't have enough 4s or enough numbers in the other boxes. No, we cannot place a 5. There are other stuff that I can do right now, but I'm not going to do them yet. I'll do them when I explain the next thing. So, we cannot place a 5. Cannot place a 5. No, we can't place a 5 100% yet. Here's a bit of a tricky one. We can 100% place a 6 here. And you might think, why do we know this? Because according to the only thing we can exclude is this column because of this 6. It could technically go here, but it actually cannot. And the reason it can't is because if I now imagine I see this line here, and I also have to look at this 6. This crosses out this possibility. That means there has to be a 6 here or here. So if there's a 6 here or here, regardless, there is going to be a 6 in this column, which means there cannot be a 6 here either, and there couldn't be a 6 here, so there has to be a 6 here. So that's like a little bit harder to spot, but it's still pretty straightforward. And because of this 6 now, we can now place a 6 here, because this 6 rules out this column, this rules out this column, and this rules out this row, so there can only be a 6 here. I don't even know how to play Sudoku, but seeing you play makes me want to try it. Honestly, you should give it a go. It's really fun. Start with an easy one. As long as you just understand the rules, which I hope you do now, because I just explained them, it's honestly pretty easy. It's really relaxing, to me at least. You should definitely give it a go. So let's look at 7s. Can't immediately place one. Let's look at 8s. Can't immediately place one. Let's look at 9s. And then once we've done that, we'll go on to some of the other strats. Can't be... Yes, we can place a 9 here. So this 9 rules out this whole row, and this 9 rules out this column. So there's only this square left for 9. Next stream, Expert Killer Sudoku. Yeah, I might give it a try. That might be too difficult for me. I'll probably be able to do expert. I don't know if I'll be able to do evil. Right. Okay, so now we move on to... What you can do here is now you can just do the lap around again, and you start with 1s and see, oh, can I fill out a 1? Because I've added some numbers, so maybe things have changed. But it takes a while to do that. You can do that, but it's going to take a while to cycle through. And considering this is a hard puzzle, that's probably not going to be enough. We're going to get to a place where we'll get stuck. So this is when we want to go for other strats. But yeah, sorry, I see there's some new people in stream. Jam Sandwich, when is your next video coming out? My next video will be coming out maybe late this month. If not, it will be in the first half of February. I'm making some good progress, and next week I will most likely stream myself doing some animations for it. And what software do you use for animations? I use Photoshop to draw the silly pictures, and then I put them all into Final Cut, which is my video editor of choice, and in Final Cut I put all the edits together. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, I already explained this on the previous stream, but I'll explain it again if there's any new viewers. What we want to do now is we want to find all the places where a number can only be in 2 positions, like here. The 1 cannot be here, and it cannot be here in this box. So it could be here or here. We can't say for sure where, but we can say for sure there will be a 1 here or here. So we will now do notes of that. And something that's tempting to do is to find every single possibility and do every note for every number, but you're going to end up with a lot of these little numbers in every square, and then it's going to be really difficult to make sense of that. So there's kind of a rule that some expert solvers use, which is you only do these notes when there's only 2 possibilities in a box or in a row or in a column to place them. So that's what we're going to do now, and then things will reveal itself to us. We will be able to figure out what's next. Wait, is there a timer in the way or something? I can't think of anything relaxing with a clock ticking at the background. What's the clock? Sorry. Do you mean in your house, or do I have a clock ticking in the background? Oh, there's a... Okay. Yeah, I see the clock there. I don't mind that, but I'll hide that for you. I'll put like a box. I'll put a box in the way. No worries. I will fix that. I will fix that for you. Because I'm a good guy. Color source. My box. And we will do... There we go. Is that better? Or does it bother you that it's not the perfect color? Are we happy with this? This stream is very chill, nice. Yeah, I think we're having a good time here. Okay, so we will keep going with this strat of putting in these notes. Can't do any more 1s right now. We'll see 2s. Right, so there can only be a 2 here or here in this box, because this 2 eliminates this, and this 2 eliminates this. So we will take a note of that. And soon all the juicy little truths of this Sudoku puzzle will get revealed to us. We will get all kinds of interesting things. And it's gonna be beautiful when it cracks open. Alright, I doubt we'll be able to put... Well, actually, we can take some 3 notes. So, the 3 here blocks out this entire column in this box, which means there has to be 3 in one of these 3. Now, we're not going to take a note of that in this box, but that means that there cannot be a 3 here, because there will be one in these 3, so there can't be a 3 in this rest column. So, and there can't be a 3 here because of this 3, so there has to be 3 here or here. And that's only 2 possibilities, and that we can make a note of. Oh god, nobody super chat him, the vibe is perfect now. Yes, please do not super chat or donate any kind of money to me. That would ruin the vibe. I would hate if you did a super chat right now. That would be awful. I would hate it so much. Right. We'll look at 4s. And if there's any advanced Sudoku solvers in the chat right now, I'm sorry for going so slow. I'm trying to just take it chill. But yeah, here we know we can place a 4 here or here, because this 4 removes this and this 4 removes this. So we will take a note 4 here and 4 here. We can now, as soon as this happens, that you have a 4 on a column or on a line, we can now imagine that there will be a 4 here, and we can now visualize that we're drawing a line down here and we're drawing a line down here. And that leaves us with only these 2. So we can take notes for... Oh, another one. For 4 here and here as well. And I believe right now that's all we can do with 4s. We'll do 5s. Right. So there's 3 5s here that interact with this box. This 5 blocks out all these. This 5 blocks out all these. This 5 blocks out this. So there can only be a 5 here or here. So we will take a note of that. And you could, like, I've said this before, but I'll say it again if there's a new viewer. What I could also do a note here. I could be, oh, there's a 5 here, so it can't be a 5 here, but there could be a 5 here, 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 and here. I could totally do that, but the problem is when you take notes in squares where there can be more than 2 possibilities, you're gonna end up with just a million notes, and it's gonna be difficult to make sense of it. It's better to go as far as you can to only make notes when there's only 2 possibilities, because eventually something is gonna make it so we can't place a 5 here, and then we know there's gonna be a 5 here, and then things will reveal themselves. Okay. Yes, we were on 5s. I don't think... Yeah, I see someone said 6 top middle. We'll get to that. We can't do any more with 5s right now, I think, so let's stop with the 5s. Let's look at the 6s then. Right. This person might be a couple of steps ahead of me, because I can see that we can't have a 6 here, we can't have a 6 here or here. So we can have a 6 here or here. I'm sure we will eventually land on that it can only be here. But for now, let's just take these notes. There can only be a 6 here and here, because these 2. And there can only be a 6 here and here, because of these 2, blocking out these rows. And that's as much I'm gonna do with the 6s right now. We'll look at 7s. So the 7 here blocks out this whole column, blocks out this whole column here in this box, so there can only be 7 here or here. You're a genius. I'm definitely not a genius. This is just something you learn. Like now that I've told you this, you could do, as long as you remember my instructions, you could do this yourself and you could solve a puzzle. It might just take a little bit longer. But there definitely is places when you need to be quite a keen observer to know how to move forward. But I doubt it will be that difficult in this. So let's see. Let's move on to 8s. So these 8s rules out these rows, and there can only be an 8 here and here, so we'll make a note of that. 8, this 8, and this 8 rules out this, so there can be an 8 here and here. And now we have this situation again, where because there's an 8 here or here, we can now rule out this entire column in this box. Together with this, we now only get the 8 here and here. Place the 6. Okay. Let's see. What am I missing with the 6 here? Someone's frustrated over the 6. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm stupid. Yeah. No, wait. I'm not stupid. I'm not seeing far enough ahead to be able to place a 6 for sure. Bottom right. Right? So these two 6s exclude this, so there can be a 6 here and here. But we can't for sure say that there's a 6 here. No, the 9. Okay. Well, there is a 9 in the bottom right. I'm not sure if I follow along with that, but I don't know. I'll keep going. You can't place 6 in the middle row except for the bottom. Except for the bottom. Okay. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know if I'm stupid today, but I'm not following it. But I will get there. I'll get there. Let's look at the 8s again. Let's jump to 9s. Right. So here now we have another interesting thing that happens. Because this 9 here blocks out this 9 here blocks out this, there can only be a 9 here and here. And now, because we know that, because we're matching up both the squares that can only be a 1s and both the squares can only be a 9, we know now that these two squares can only be 1 and 9. So if, for example, we get to a place where we see that, oh, there could be a 7 here or here, then we know the 7 will be here, because this has to be a 1 or 9. If this is a 1, this has to be a 9. If this is a 9, this has to be a 1. So these two squares can now only be 1 or 9 and nothing else. Right, we'll continue. Right, so we have 9s here. Could be a 9 here or here. I think we'll look at the 1s again and see. Yes. Right, what we could do now, what we can do now is we can look, for example, here in this box, because now we've been looking at rows and columns exclusively so far, but now this box is almost full. So which numbers are we missing? We're missing a 1, we're missing a 4, and we're missing a 3. 1, 3, and 4. So, is there any one of those numbers that could be eliminated by the next? No, there actually isn't. So we can't place that for sure yet. But let's look in this row instead. What we're missing here, we're also missing a 1, and we're missing a 4 as well, and we're missing a 3 as well. Okay. We can't for sure say here either. So we'll continue. Hello! Jonah streaming, hello. Yes, we're doing some Sudoku puzzle solving. Yeah, I've never used this website before, so I don't know how hard a hard is. I assume we'll be able to get through this, because I can do hard on most platforms, but we'll see. Do I play Sudoku often? Yeah, I used to play Sudoku a few years ago, and now, since Christmas, I've kind of gotten the resurgence for Sudoku again, because Bianca, my girlfriend, she gave me a really nice handmade wooden Sudoku box where, like, there are holes and pegs with the numbers etched onto them, and you can do it by hand. And that just got me back into it, and I really enjoy that. And I just started doing Sudoku again. And I just mentioned that we could maybe do that on stream, and then for whatever reason, a lot of people were vibing with that. So, so we're doing that now. Got to go. Good luck. Yes. Nice to see you. And good of you to join. I hope to see you next time. Can you recommend an app to play Sudoku? Yes. There's a couple of good ones. I mean, there's many good ones. A good one is Sudoku 2. This one here, you can see this one. Sudoku 2 is a good one. I think it's free. A really good one is this one here. It's called Classic Sudoku ! I think. It's by the guys that have the YouTube channel Cracking the Cryptic. They have a great Sudoku YouTube channel. That app you have to pay for, but it's a really good Sudoku app. I like it. All right, I'll take the help from chat. In the bottom right box, in the middle column, is the only 6 in that column. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I missed earlier. Right. Okay, that's a good tip. Yeah. So, what I didn't realize or think about is that true, when looking at the rows and columns here, we have both of these possibilities, but because we're working on this column here, if the 6 is not here, it can only be here, and because there's a 6 here and a 6 here, it blocks out these rows, so they cannot be here. And if there's a 6 in this column and it cannot be on this row and this row, it has to be here. I missed that. Yeah, that's what they've been impatient about. Yeah, that's a good catch. So yeah, sorry for I should have realized that. Let's see. Bottom right box, 4 in top right based on 2 squares to the left. Bottom right box. Bottom right box, 4 in top right based on... Okay, let's see. Based on 2 squares to the left. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I haven't like... Because I feel like I'm going on a journey here from the most basic thinking. So I've kind of like been stuck in the basic thinking. But yeah, we're moving ahead a little bit now. So basically, because the 4 here, it cannot be a 4 here. And because we have only 2 4 possibilities here, and that means this is going to block out this column. There can't be a 4 here and there can't be a 4 here. But there has to be a 4 in this row, so it can only be here. So there has to be 4 there, and because now we just removed the 8 note here, and there's only an 8 left here, now there has to be an 8 here. Yeah. So, yeah, that's good. And now we can place another 4, and another 8, because now this 4 rules out this 4 rules out that, and this 4 rules out this square, so there has to be a 4 here, and because there's a 4 here, there has to be an 8 here, thanks to the notes that we took earlier. And because now we place an 8 there, now there has to be a 6 here, because there can no longer be a 6 there. So things are starting to open up a little bit in the puzzle. And now we can take a note here, because there can no longer be a 6 here, and there can't be a 6 here because of that. So we can take a note of the 6 being here or here. And... now you can find the remaining 6s. Yes, so I know that there's a 6 here, 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 or here. Supposedly, I should be able then to figure out already. I would probably do some other stuff first. But yeah, tell me. Why can I figure out where the 6s are already? I know I would get this, but I would probably do some other stuff first. So it's basically thinking of possible numbers that can fill up a box. Yes. So if you've dropped in the rules of Sudoku, is that there are 9 boxes, and there are 9 columns, and there are 9 rows. And there has to be number 1 to 9 in each box, and each number can only be once. And there has to be number 1 to 9 in each column, and each number can only be once, and there has to be 1 to 9 in each row, and they can only be once. So you're kind of deducing where they have to be. Bottom right square, it's the 6 on the left because it's the only 6 in the column. Bottom right square. 6 on the left. There's only 6 in the column. Oh wait, that's the one we did before. Yeah. No, I mean I don't know how you can already see that where the 6s go for sure, but I'll just keep working and break it down slowly. I like to do it in a relaxed way. I like to kind of do the simpler strats until you can't anymore, and then look at the more like difficult things. Yeah, let's look at 2s. So we have to have a 2 here, because this 2 blocks out this column and this 2 blocks out this, so we know that. Oh, there we go. Has to be a 2 there. And now there has to be a 2 here. So we'll place that because this 2 blocks out that, and this 2 blocks out that, so there could only be a 2 here. And now we can take notes, so there can only be a 2 here or here, and here there can only be a 2 here or here. And we'll look at 3s. Do the 3 in the top right. It demos the 1-9 being useful. Okay, let's look at that. Right, so... Okay, yeah. We'll have a look. So, if we look at 3s... Yeah, this is a great example. Right. I talked about this earlier, but because we have a 1 and 9 pair here, there can only be a 1 at this place and this place in this box, and there can only be a 9 at this place and this place in this box. That means there cannot possibly be any other numbers in here, even though this 3 says there cannot be 3 here. It's easy to then assume, because there's no 3 on these rows, that there could be a 3 here, here, or here, but there can actually only be a 3 here, because of what I just said. There can only be a 1 or a 9 in these two, because if there's a 1 here, there's a 9 here. If there's a 1 here, there's a 9 there. So there has to be a 3 here. Yeah, good spot. Right. Let's keep working. Killer Sudoku is also amazing. I actually have never played Killer Sudoku myself. I haven't looked into that yet. I've heard about it. And Anton, you talked about Cracking the Cryptic. Yeah, I watched some Cracking the Cryptic videos and tried their puzzles. It's really fun. That's why I ended up buying their Sudoku app on the phone. They have one video which is great, which is a Sudoku. It's their most viewed video. It's a Sudoku that only has 4 numbers, but it has some special rules, and you should be able to solve it from just those 4 numbers. And I actually solved the puzzle without looking at their video, and that took a long time, but it was a really fun puzzle to solve. I might do that on stream sometime, because I don't remember all the numbers, obviously, so I can do the same puzzle again. 5 in bottom right. Yes, let's have a look at the 5s. Okay, yeah, so because there's a 5 here, there has to be a 5 here, because this rules out this whole row, and there's only this space left. So when we put a 5 here, now there can only be 5 here, because this 5 blocks out this column. So we can place that. And because there was also a 3 here earlier, but I now put a 5 there can only be 3 here because of my note. So I'm placing a 3 there. And now in this box, there's only 1 left. So there can only be a 7 here, because it's the only one we haven't used. So we're done with 1 box. Who else dropped their brain and lost it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're getting into some... We're still like, there's still more advanced strats, but we're getting into some more advanced stuff now. It can be difficult to follow along if you're a beginner. But yeah, when we were doing the easy puzzle earlier, before that stream crashed, I think anyone would be able to follow along and get an understanding. It's honestly, it's not too difficult to get started. You just need some basic tips. 7 in middle of bottom right. Right. Yes, you're right, because there's a 7 here that blocks out this, so there can only be a 7 here. Let's place that. And now there can only be a 1 here, because that's the one we're missing. So we have 2 boxes completed. And I just want to look here. We might not be able to deduce, but I just want to look. Because we know there's a 1 and 9 here, we know that these 3 can only be 6, 4, and 7. And I was interested if we could rule anything out. No, sorry, I'm stupid. It can't be a 4, there's a 4 here. 6, 7, and 5. 6, 7, and 5. So there cannot be a 5 here. So there can only be a 6 and a 7. So we will place a note of a 7. No. Oh, luckily that happened to be where the 7 is, but we will not do that because that was just by luck. That was not true deduction. So we'll place a 7 note here. And here there cannot be a 6, so we will place a 5 and 7 here. And a 5 here. Technically there can be a 7 here. I should have chilled with the 7s, but whatever. I now have the possibility of 3 7s here. That's fine, whatever. I kind of broke my own rule. In bottom middle, block 1 goes next to the 8. Okay, let's have a look there. Yes, you're right, because this one blocks out this entire row, so there can only be 1 here. So we will place that 1 there. What do we have left here then? We have a 3 and we have a 4, which we can take notes of. 3 4 3 4. That means, this is interesting now, because there's now guaranteed to be a 4 here on this row. There can no longer be a 4 here, and because we took note of this, we know that if there's not a 4 here, it has to be here, because that's the only other place there can be a 4. So we can place a 4 here. And then what we have left here, we have 3 and 8 possible here, which we can then do notes of. We get a 3-8 pair. No, sorry. I forget that I don't have the note setting. 3-8 pair. Which means there cannot be a 3 or 8 in any other place in this box. Let's see. Big brain maps. Let's see. After I've done this puzzle, I think we'll do something else. We'll just chat for a bit. 2 in bottom left. Okay, yeah, let's see. Yeah. Because we have the 2s there. And, okay. Let me... Yes. No. Wait, how can you be 100% sure? Because we know there's a 2 there or there. There's a 2 there or there. I don't think we can 100% exclude this. I mean, we probably can. I'm probably too stupid to see it. So... Oh, yeah. Oh my god. I'm stupid. And there's not an 8 here. I'm blind. There's a 9. Like you're saying. Sorry. I'm a silly little boy. I am indeed being silly right now. That was sloppy. We can look here as well. What do we have left here? We have a 1 and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 7. No. God, I almost did the same thing again. 1 and 8. This is where the 8 can be. So we have a 1-8 pair there. Okay, yeah. And now we know that the 2 has to go here. Because it can only be 1 and 8 in these, and it can only be 3 and 9 here. There can be 2 here or here, but there cannot be a 5 here. So the 5 has to be here. And then the 2 has to be here. And then because that 2 now removed the note of the 2 here, the 2 has to be here. And that removed the note of the 2 here, so the 2 has to be here. And suddenly we have all the 2s. There we go. Did some project. I have to go to an appointment now, but it was fun. Have a good time, Jonas and Shed Gang. Yeah, thank you very much for joining. It was nice to see you. Let's see. So I'm just updating the interface here. Dismiss. I'm on the phone. Sorry, I just want to have the dashboard for the stream up. We have 74 views right now. I was not expecting there to be that many viewers for Sudoku, but we're having a good time. Sheesh! I thought I was good at this game, but you're making me feel real dumb right now. Honestly, it's not that advanced. I can tell that there's several people in here that are better at this than me. I can solve most puzzles. It's just pretty slow. But yeah, honestly, if you start practicing like the easy puzzles, and if you just watch a couple of cracking the cryptic it's a YouTube channel called Cracking Decrypted, which is incredible. They explain things really well, and you will get the hang of Sudoku really quickly. I just enjoy it a lot. It's a really fun and relaxing vibe. I like it. It relaxes me. It does not relax me when I have to think several moves ahead. But luckily, if you do things right in Sudoku, you don't really have to do that. I mean, you might have to do that in the super ultra mega hard ones, but I don't play those, so. 8 in the middle of the middle left box. Right, let's have a look at why that is. Right. So, there cannot be an 8 here. There cannot be an 8 here. So, based on that, there can be an 8 here or here. But because of what's going on in the left box, we're going to be able to figure some other stuff out, I assume. So, could be an 8 here. 8 here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here we actually have something called an X-Wing, which is an interesting technique in Sudoku. So, because of the notes we had here, we create basically a square here. In these columns, there can only be, actually, in these rows, because there's an 8 here and an 8 here, and because there's an 8 here and an 8 here in these squares, there can only be in this row here and in this row here. There can only be an 8 here or here and here or here, and these match up. You see how this creates like a square pattern. Just by how that works, there cannot possibly be an 8 here, because there can't be an 8 on this line, and there cannot be an 8 here. The reason is because if there was an 8 here, then there couldn't be an 8 here. And if there was an 8 here, then there had to be an 8 here, and then there couldn't be an 8 in this box here. So there can only be an 8 here or here. No, there can't be here because of what I just said with the X-Wing. So because there's an 8 here, because there's an 8 here, now there has to be an 8 here. That's probably the most advanced thing so far, like the X-Wing. Okay, that's technically not an X-Wing. Sure, it's kind of a small X-Wing. It's the exact same idea behind it. It's the same idea behind it. If you can find a place in a puzzle where you have a row, 2 rows where there can only be one number in both same positions or columns, then you can eliminate the opposing. If we're talking columns, you can eliminate the opposing rows, and if we're talking rows, you can eliminate the opposing columns. Someone said, my technique is the worst. I go through each box and make a note of any number that could go into it, then as it narrows down and removes the note, I can figure out the rest. That's how I used to do it, but then I learned that it's much better to never write down any notes unless there's only 2 positions. You will go much further, much quicker that way. You should try it. 9 on the top of that column. Let's see. I'm not sure which column we were at when you said that, but the second from the left column. Okay, so we're talking about a 9 here somewhere. Right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Because there's only 2 spots left for a 9, and there's a 9 in this row, there has to be a 9 here. Yeah, thanks for that. And then, because that 9 was there, because of this note that we took earlier that a 9 could be here or here, we now know for sure there's a 9 here. And now, because we did that, we know for sure there's a 1 here, because the 1 could only be here, and now there's a 9 there, so it's there. And now, there can no longer be a 1 here or here, and there cannot be a 1 here, so now we can deduce that there can be a 1 here or here, and that we will take a note of, because that's only 2. Please do the second column. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll do the second column. Let's see. So what do we miss here? We miss a 3 and a 4. We miss a 3 and a 4. Let me have a think. Am I stupid right now? Can we eliminate? No, I'm stupid. We're talking about this one, obviously. Yeah. I'm so stupid. Yeah. It's a 3 here. There we go. Let's see. What can we do next? 4 in bottom middle of middle square. Okay. Yes, that's right. Because we have a 4 here that eliminates this row, and we have a 4 here that eliminates this row. So there has to be a 4 here, and because we removed the only other possibility for the 9, there now has to be a 9 here. And now, because this 9 is here, there has to be a 9 here. And now, because this 9 is here, and this 9 is here, and because of our notes, there has to be a 9 here. And we're getting very close now. There has to be 3 here. Things starting to solve themselves. What site are you playing this on? I just googled Sudoku online, and the top result was Sudoku.com. So yeah, Sudoku.com I'm playing on. Not Sudoku related, but your song in 1 hour from years ago is so good. I still listen to it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was a fun video to do, but it was very, very stressful. I remember wanting to give up at some point. I was like, I'm actually not going to be able to get anything together. But stress and pressure can be a wonderful thing sometimes. You surprise yourself that in the end you can get something together, and it came together pretty nicely. 4 in the bottom middle of middle square, which makes 3 in top left, right? Let's see. Yes, right. So there's a 3 here that eliminates this. There's a 3 here that eliminates that. There has to be a 3 here. So now we need a 7 or a 6 here. But because there's only these 2 spots here, I know that's going to be a 7 or a 6. But because there's a 7 here, there has to be a 6 here. And then because there's a 6 here, there has to be a 7 here. And now there has to be a 6 here, and now there can only be a 5 here. Oh, Aubrey Danielle, thank you for the super sticker. Whoa! Thank you. Right, let's look at this. Possibly we can do something here. We need a 1, and we need what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 1 or a 5. Which we cannot say for sure, but because of the pairing here. No! I was trying to do the note and I accidentally entered the big number and now it's game over. Oh, that doesn't count. That was a mistake. I'm gonna watch an ad so I get to continue. That's not fair. I'm gonna watch an ad. Let's watch an ad.
I have no idea where the ceiling is, and I don't really care. Every time I feel I've reached a limit, it's only for a period of time. You figure something out, and you push the limit.
I just had the wrong tool selected. I was just trying to write a note. That's not fair. Undo. Undo. I know there's a 1 there, but that's cheating, because that was just because I accidentally did that. So, there has to be a 1 or a 5. And because there's a 1 or a 5 here, there can only be that. So we know now that there can only be a 3 here. Right. I do that all the time. Yeah, that's annoying. That's actually why sometimes it's nice to play a version of Sudoku where it doesn't auto-correct you. Like, I kind of prefer when it doesn't, like... I don't want it to tell me if I place a number wrong. I want to figure that out by myself. But yeah. That's what's the most relaxing with hard or expert Sudoku. You have to think many moves ahead. That way you can block everything else out. Yeah. People can suggest, but Jonas, you do you. I'll do my little thing. And now we only have 2 possibilities here, which is going to be what? We're missing a 1. And we're missing... Are we missing... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing a 1 and a 7. Right. So, we're turning notes on. It can be a 1 or 7, 1 or 7. Can we eliminate that right now? Let's see. What can we do? Not really so far. You probably can if you think a bit further ahead, but I'm not doing that yet. There can only be a 4 here because there's a 3 here. 4, and then there's a 3 here. And now there can only be, is it a, what are we looking for? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking for a 4. That can only be because that was the only one left. And now there can only be a 4 here, meaning there can only be a 8 here, meaning now that removed the 8 here, so there can only be a 1 there, there can only be an 8 there, there can only be a 1 here, there can only be a 7 here. Sorry for speeding up a little bit there, but that's just the beauty when you've done these notes, and all of a sudden you get to this and you're like, pop, 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 pop. And yeah, it makes me happy. Let's do a 7 here, because that's the only possibility. Which means now there can only be a 7 here, because there was a 7 note here, but that's gone. So now we're getting somewhere. I mean, we're very close to solving this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking for a 5, I believe, yes. 5. And that means there can only be a 5 here, because that removed this note. So there's a 5 here, there's a 1 here, there's a 1 here. And there is gonna be a 3, I believe. Yeah, a 3. There we go! And it only took 45 minutes! Woo! Yeah, obviously that would have been faster if I just did it in my own head. But yeah, that's some Sudoku. And there's some tips there. I hope some of you learned something. I definitely am not the best Sudoku solver in this stream right now. There's definitely some better people, I could tell. But yeah, that's how you do a bit of Sudoku. And yeah, I'd love to do some more Sudoku. I think that's enough for now. But I'd love to do some more Sudoku on another stream. Or possibly later. Now, let's get Dancing Jonas back. Because that's what we want, isn't it? Sudoku tournament LMAO. I mean, that'd be kind of fun. I am not very fast solver, so I probably wouldn't be placing high, but yeah, that'd be fun. Glad you enjoyed it, Vickety Vic. Hello, hello, if there's any new one joining. I think I will change, because now we're not doing Sudoku anymore, so I'm just gonna change the stream name and the thumbnail back to what it was. Oh, thank you very much, Phoenix.
Concentration mode over.
Yeah, concentration mode over. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate the £5. Thank you. Okay, let me just change. I like the. I don't know. It's funny with Big Brain Sudoku stream. It's a funny title. Let's do epic live stream. We'll go back to no tech issues. Epic live stream. 0% tech issues. That's the truth. We have had 0% tech issues. Technically, not in this live stream, we've had 0% because it was the last one that closed down, so it's true. This is such a good stream, yo. Come and chill, or else. There we go. Save. And can we also just change the thumbnail? Yes, we can. I'm changing the thumbnail back to what it was. Just... There we go. Now it's a more inclusive live stream. We're no longer in big brain mode. Small brains are welcome to join. Time to hydrate. That's right. It is time to hydrate. Hello again. I had to leave for a bit. Well, hello. I'm glad you're back. Glad you're back. You just missed the epic Sudoku place that only took 45 minutes and a lot of help from the chat. It was insane. Glad welcome, small brains. I'm here. Yes. The gatekeeping for this stream is over. We now welcome small brains in this stream. We are no longer doing Sudoku, so you are you're welcome. But if I open up Sudoku again, I will have to ask you to leave. Right. Yeah, I think let's do a little bit of chatting, hang out, and then if you guys are game for it, I would love to jump into a little bit of Demio, which is a game I like. I did it on my first stream a little bit. If you guys not feeling it, we can do something else. I'm open to suggestions, but I would love to show you a little bit of Demio. I have a plain old brain. I'm tired of pretending to be dumb. Yes. Small brain game. Let's go. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to be seeing so many people here. I thought that more people would drop out when we were doing Sudoku, but people seem to enjoy the Sudoku. So I think we'll definitely be doing that again. I personally really like Sudoku. It's relaxing. I'm not sure the chat made it faster. No, I mean, yeah, I would have sold it faster. I just mean that in these circumstances, there were definitely several times when you guys in the chat had figured out the next move before I had. What about GeoGuessr? I would be down for some GeoGuessr. I would be down for some GeoGuessr. Toilet break is over. I have to work now. When are we busting out the Cooking Mama playthrough? Cooking Mama 3 play? Oh, that's one of those stressful games, isn't it? GeoGuessr would be interesting. Yeah, I'm down for some GeoGuessr. Let's do that. Let's do GeoGuessr. I shall do GeoGuessr. I used to have a pro account in GeoGuessr so that I could like host like a private game and stuff, but I don't, because we used to play it a bit like the roomie team together when we had breaks, but I don't have that anymore, so I'm not sure if I can open like a room for you guys to join. Hello, Gertrude Vixna. I hope I pronounced that name right, but hello. Glad you could join us. Right now we're about to hop into some GeoGuessr. Play free. No, I already have an account. Let me log into my GeoGuessr account. I have it. Let me figure that out. Forgot my password, obviously, so I'm gonna have to sort that out. While I'm not having these tech issues, I'll turn the volume up on the music a little bit. We're having a good time. Yeah, I'll take help. I think let's do GeoGuessr together, and I'll take help because I'm not that great at it. So we can do it together. We'll try our best together, and if you guys spot where we are, we'll do it. Right. I just need to do my password. Reset it. There we go. You are on a free account, you can play for free for 5 minutes. Maybe I should just upgrade to Pro again. I mean, it would be nice to be in a game together. How's your other channel doing? Do you mean the music channel? Yeah, I mean, I haven't done anything there for a long time. I still love music. I would like to do more music, but my priority is on this animation channel. That's what I really feel passionate about now. And now that I don't work my main job as much anymore, I'm excited to spend more time on that 2023. But yeah, I'm definitely down for to make more music. I would love to make some more music on stream, to be honest, because I'm passionate about music as well. GeoGuessr, if you don't know what it is, it's basically someone's made a game out of Google Maps. So basically, you get placed randomly somewhere on Google Maps, and you try and figure out where you are by just looking around from street view, and then you place your best guess on the map, and the closest wins, basically. You can play GeoGuessr with chat. I have done that on stream before. Yeah, I just need to get the pro thing, which I'll do. That's fine. I'll just get I'll get the pro GeoGuessr. That's fine. Business expense, am I right? My dinner will be done somewhat soon, so I'll probably stop the stream for then, but we should have time to play a little bit of GeoGuessr. No, actually, I don't have my wallet here right now, Let's just do GeoGuessr next stream. I'll fix the pro account so we can all play together. I think that's more fun. Let's do GeoGuessr next stream. And let's do a little bit of Demio. Not that I'm not that I'm have any selfish reasons. It's not like it's my favorite game. Yeah, let's jump into Demio for a little bit. And I will make sure to lower... I think the volume will be loud right now when I start the game. Possibly. But I will sort that out. Okay. Right. We are in Demio now, but I need to fix the chat. Bear with me a second. I don't think I have the janky chat on right now. Janky chat. Black box. Is that okay? Is the chat alright, or do you want me to make it bigger? Hello, hello. Let's do audio. Let's turn the SFX on, but let's still have the chill beat. Bit of a different vibe for this game. Is the music alright? Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. I forget that I have to refresh. There we go. Now you have chat on stream. Is that big enough for you? Do you want me to make it a little bit bigger? That's perfect. All right. This game feels so weird to have opened with this kind of lo-fi music, because the in-game music is like, you know, well, this is fun. This is fine. Yeah. So basically, welcome to the stream for those that have dropped in recently. If you're wondering what the heck am I doing, why am I playing this game? We've been doing all kinds of things on this stream so far. We've just been chilling, we've been having a good time, we've been playing Sudoku, we've been chatting, and now I just want to show my current favorite game for a little bit. But I am planning to do animations and stuff on stream in the future, probably next week. So yeah, it's definitely not just gonna be gameplay streams. It's gonna be a lot of chilling and just having a good time, doing silly animations and stuff. Okay, let's do a cheeky speed run. Because I don't know when the food will be ready. Whoa, that's loud.
Silent kill.
I'll turn that SFX right down. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? I think I'll just go one hero, and I'll go with this hero because he's an assassin and he has a sneak ability.
Is my profession.
Basically, this game, it's a Swedish game, by the way. It's made by a Swedish studio. This game is basically a tabletop version of D&D. It's really good. It's fun. The main objective of the game is to... yeah, hang on. Let me just answer Bianca about it. Yeah, I think dinner's done in like 20 minutes, and I think that will be a good time to stop the stream. So yeah, we have like 20 minutes. Right, basically, well, I'm actually going to enter the actual game here before I explain the objective of the game. I went into more detail on my first stream, but I think I'll just explain it a bit quicker.
Fight your way down to the bottom floor and destroy the terrible keeper lurking there.
I hope you like undercooked potatoes in that case. Bianca's in stream again. Take your time with the potatoes, Bianca. We don't have to eat it in 20 minutes. So, basically, the objective of the game is to find which one of these blue points of interest is the door out of the level and find the monster that has the key, kill the monster, take the key, and exit the level. There's 3 levels to each dungeon, and at the end of the 3rd level there's a boss, and if you beat the boss, you win. That's it. And every time you play, the map is random, where the enemies are is random, which enemies there are random, and if you die in the middle of the adventure, that's it. You have to restart. So it's like a roguelike. The game is called Demeo. It is a great game. It's originally a VR game, but they have now made a PC version of the game. But it's great in VR. I usually play it in VR, and when you're in VR, you will like sit in this basement around this table. Your hands will you will literally reach out and move the pieces on the board. It's awesome. But it's crossplay, so you can play in VR with a friend that doesn't have a VR, or you can play on PC with a friend that does have VR. It's a great game. Damn, I miss Sudoku. Yeah, you miss Sudoku, but we're playing Demeo now. We'll play Sudoku again in a future stream. But yeah, that's the objective. Every round consists of 2 actions. My hero has 2 action points. That's what these blue ones are for. And with an action, I can either move or play a card. And that's basically it. So let's get going. Let's grab some gold, because I'm a greedy assassin. Let's see what's in here. There are some monsters in there. And this is why we're gonna speedrun, because this assassin can go into sneak. So now I am invisible for 3 rounds. And I'm just gonna really quickly try and find the key holder and kill him and just run. Alright, my attention span is also very small, so I'm gonna head out now. Bye, everyone. That's okay, I'm glad you came.
It's the monster's turn.
So basically, while I'm invisible, I don't really care about the monsters. I just want to go through the level. Right, so there's a chest here. And if I grab this chest, I will get a new card, which could be an epic attack or something. It was an unepic gas lamp, which basically sucks. So that's great. And there are pieces moving in the shadow, but we don't know what or where because we can't see there. So yeah, this card kind of sucks. So I'm just gonna throw this in the mana pool. Every time this reaches 100, I get a new random card, and hopefully it's better than what I had. I'm no longer invisible, so now I'm gonna have to attack to not die. And the beautiful thing with this enemy is that because he's an assassin and this is D&D, or D&D-like, he gets backstab bonus. So if I attack from behind, I will actually do 5 damage instead of 3, which is the base damage, I think. But he only had 2 health, so I didn't need to do that, but still. And I'll attack this guy, and hopefully no one reaches me on the enemy's round, and then I'll just go into sneak again. And it's a, you know, a bit of a cowardly way to play, but I just wanted to run through a level quickly and not think too much. Because this game, actually, in the beginning when you start to play this game, this is actually quite difficult. You die a lot before you learn the tips and tricks. And I quite like that about this game. It doesn't explain anything extra except for the base rules, but there's all these little things and all these quirks and all these little things that happens when you do certain things that you have to just figure out by playing. And I like that. Right. We'll move, and then with the last action point, we'll go into sneak again.
Okay, monster turn.
So this is a healing fountain. So if I lose health, I can, instead of drinking my healing potion, which will then disappear, I can just take the healing fountain and get my health back. Normally you would want to save these for a better moment because I'm not very hurt, but I don't plan to come back to this area because I'm speedrunning, so I'll just drink it and be on my way. And we'll go here. And the thing is this, I don't want to attack anyone right now because, oh, there's the key. If I attack someone right now, I will lose my stealth, and then they will see me. And that's not very fun, so we're not going to be doing that. Now the problem is this, we're very unlucky because the enemy that has the key, we have to kill him. However, he happens to be an ice elemental. It could be any enemy that got the key, but he's an ice elemental. And this enemy in particular, this enemy specifically, when you kill him, He explodes in an area of 5x5, and he freezes everyone in that area. So when I kill him, I will be frozen and lose my whole next turn, and that's gonna mean that all the enemies nearby are gonna be able to kill me, basically, unless there's no one close to me, but there are. So this is a bit of a unfortunate situation, but I have a big brain plan for this. Actually, I don't. I have very little big brain plan for this because hang on. I have no big brain plan, but I will do this. No, I won't. No. Hang on. Okay. What I will do is this. I will attack him once, and I will hope that because I'm right next to him, he's gonna attack me with melee instead of shooting me with his ice ability. Ominous jazz music plays. Right. And now I will just back away for a bit. No, I will not. No, hang on. I don't want him to shoot me, basically. Okay. I'll stand here. No, he can't shoot me from there. Shit. What do I do? No, okay, I'll stay here. I'll just hope that I survive. I don't want to move so he can shoot me. I'll just pass this turn. And then I have big brain plan for how to kill him without getting killed. Right, so he attacked me melee like planned. Right. And I will survive. The only thing I care about is surviving. Which I will do. Nice screaming. Right. So now... Okay, my big brain plan isn't working because they have forced me into a thing. Okay, no, my big brain plan will be working. So, I have this card, Blink, which allows me to basically teleport. So I will use that to end up here, which is outside the reach of the ice thing when he dies. He only has 1 health left, and I have a poison bomb. So I will throw that here, which will make him die, and freeze all these guys, and I will survive and laugh all the way to the bank with my key.
All right.
No! No, I forgot he could move first. No! No, I thought he would die instantly. I didn't know he could move first. No! No! I'm dead.
You fought valiantly, but alas,
I'm dead.
Your last champion has fallen, and your quest. There goes your last champion. So, that's it.
Oh my god.
If you want to try again.
Jesus Christ. That was Why did the one enemy that had the key had to be the one enemy that this guy struggles with when he's by himself? No! Rematch! I will do it again. Speed run again.
A gift to some, a curse to others.
I can do it. I promise I can do it. You can play up to 4 heroes, which obviously makes it a bit easier. It's just that I thought it would be funnier this way. Okay, let's go. Take 2. 0 deaths. That was just a joke. That was an ironic move. I was just kidding. Let's grab some gold. Let's open the door. What do we have? Hi again, Frida Olivia. Yes, I'm still playing. We're still streaming. Now we're playing Demio, which is very epic. Cool. What will I do? I will, of course, do the only thing that an assassin does. I will hide. And for anyone new that's dropped in, if you're confused why I'm streaming a game on this channel, I am very much planning on making animations and streaming animations and showing how I make my animations and stuff. I just don't have that set up yet, and we've been just having a chill stream today. We've been playing some Sudoku, we've been chatting, and right now I am... Oh my... God damn it! Why is it the same enemy? Again! No! Why is it the same enemy with the key? Why couldn't it be another one? Okay, I'm just gonna wait and see what I can do. Yeah, I had to die to show you what happened. Yeah, it was just tactical. Just educational. Just educational. Right. Okay, I still have one round of sneak, so I'm gonna open this and hope that I get some kind of super epic card. Yes! Yes! I get a super epic card! The Adamant Potion makes me invulnerable for 3 turns. And you know what that means? Get wrecked key holder. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna... Yeah, this guy's going down. I'm putting out all the stops. I don't care what happens, because I'm invulnerable. And I crit. Ooh! 21 damage I did. Because it was a backstab. And I came from stealth, which also gives bonus on this hero. That was insane. And I have the key. I just need to find which one of these 4 is the door, and I'm done. Ideally, I would take money. And I will, actually, because I'm invulnerable. So let's get rich.
Okay. Monster time.
Haha. They think they can do stuff, but they cannot. They're weak. They're weak! How often do you stream? YouTube never showed me that you're streaming. I'm glad I've noticed that tonight. Well, it's not weird that you haven't noticed, because I've literally only done it once before, 2 days ago. So this is my second ever stream. So, yeah. My first one was just 2 days ago. But I'm planning to stream probably 2-3 times a week. And I will be working on my videos, don't worry, and I will be working on my videos on stream as well. And I think that'll be a good time. And my next video won't be that far away. But I just basically fell in love with streaming while we were streaming for the Room official channel. I really liked it. I didn't get notif either, even with the bell, so that's the thing. Okay, yeah, I think that can be a problem sometimes where it doesn't notify people properly, which is a bit of a bummer, but hopefully the more I do it and the more people come in and watch, the more YouTube realizes that it should do a notification push. Let's open this door, let's get out of here. I cannot, they're all in the way. So we do what the only thing is an assassin is good as, we hide.
No.
And how that works, how I could possibly hide when they literally are surrounding me, I don't know. But I'm stealth now, they cannot touch me. Yes, I am gonna create a Discord. I was planning on doing that today, but I might not have time now with dinner coming up. So I'll create a Discord tomorrow. And for anyone that wants to join, they can join. And we'll also do notifications in there when there's time for stream. Let's see. Okay, there was a healing well. We didn't... Oh, there's the door. Right. So all we need to do now is get to the door and make sure there aren't any enemies around, which they are currently. But there's only 3 fairly weak ones, so we're not too bothered. Also, because I'm still in stealth for this round, they might walk away now if we're lucky. They did not. So we have to kill them to get out of the door, but that's okay. We can do that. I don't understand Discord and it makes me feel old. That's okay. It kind of makes me feel old as well sometimes. Okay. Big brain. Big brain. Let's walk here. Let's throw a poison bomb here. And that will ignite this oil lamp. And that will ignite the poison. And that will blow them all to smithereens.
Let's see what the monsters do.
It didn't. I thought that it would damage the oil lamp. It did not. Okay. That was kind of a fail. Okay. That was actually a small brain play. That was actually do you even know how the mechanics of this game works play? Okay. Fine. I'll take the fight. Whatever. Let's just kill some monsters and let's get out of here. Crit, very nice. We like it. And
Quick stab.
let's. We can only do one more attack this round, so that's all we can do. So we will do that. And now they all get to attack me, so let's just hope they don't kill me. Okay. He teleported into the poison and died. He did a small brain play, if any. Okay, okay. Okay, calm down. To be honest, the situation is not great right now. I'll figure... The best thing I can do, honestly. Throw some poison. And then hide, and then just wait for them to leave. Because I only have one hero, and if I die, it's over. And I don't want to die. So, I'm just gonna hide. Yeah. I'm gonna go into stealth. And just wait for... If this guy walks away, so there's no... Yes! Because there's no monsters nearby right now, so there's no sword icon above the... Okay, so there is a rat there. Okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine. Normally, I can't reach the rat, because I need to walk here and then spend one more action. But then I'm not stealth anymore, and then a bunch of enemies is going to come closer again, and then we're going to ruin the whole thing. So what I'll do is this. I'll use this, because it can, like, teleport me. This is a very overpowered attack, but I'm just going to use it to clear the floor. So, there's a 50% chance that I insta-kill anything. So I just need to do the green side. And I don't. And now it's over. I messed up. The best thing I can do now is just walk here to lure enemies here instead of...
Which means monster time.
I don't have any more health potions either, so I really need these guys to leave me alone. But honestly, if you like board games, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, check this game out because it's such a great game, and especially to play it with friends. It is a lot of fun.
Let death embrace you.
Okay. I will go for the door. The problem is this poison will damage me, right? Now I only have 1 health. I pray that it counts me opening the door before it subtracts the final health. No! Yes? Yes, it counted.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I finished the level. That's 1 floor out of 3. Obviously, this was kind of a speedrun-y thing. This is I didn't really engage with any enemies and collect coins and stuff, so I don't have a lot of money to buy stuff. But that's how you complete 1 floor. So there's 3 floors, and in the end of the final floor, there's a boss, and if you kill it, you win. But I think I will save this game here. We could continue this round on the next stream, but I think let's just do a little chat now until my dinner is ready, and then I think that will be it for today. So, we are back in the main shed. Will you play GeoGuessr on the next stream as well? Yes, yes, I will play GeoGuessr on the next stream, and we'll set it up so that everyone can join. That was good. That was good. We played some Sudoku. We've been hanging out, done some chatting. We died. We killed some monsters. We had a stream crash. We also had no tech issues, even though the stream crashed. We've done good today. We've done really good. Dinner is done, Jonas. Shall I bring it to you? I love that is coming in the chat. To be honest, I think it's a good time to have dinner. We've been going for a good few hours. Did you play Sudoku and GeoGuessr? Oh, I missed a lot today. Yeah, I didn't play GeoGuessr because I didn't have my account anymore and whatever, but I will set that up. We did play Sudoku though. I'm sure we'll play Sudoku again. I'm surprised your shed is still standing in this wind. It's Aaron, by the way. I don't know why my YouTube name is this. Hello, nice to see you, Aaron. Good of you to join. Yeah. But I think this is basically it. I'm very glad you guys could join. It's been a great stream. I've had a good time with all of you. And who knows? Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I probably will. You never know. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. Peace out. That would have been way cooler if I just ended the stream there, but I just realized I need to click the button. Peace out. Bye.